Good afternoon, everyone. We are making the second soap of the day, and it is called Blue Sugar, and this one is from Be Scented. Now it's going to darken, so we are going to improvise for the dark. The base is going to be a dark blue. Then we are going to have a light yellow, which is from Nurture's Garden. And then we are going to have a cornflower blue, which is going to be a lighter blue. And those are going to be unscented. Oh, and then we have an unscented tan for the third color. So, let me see, what am I doing? Oh, yes. Why, yes. I am getting the lye water. Alright. The only thing that I added to the lye water, let me slow that down a little bit, is sea salt. So, it's kind of like a saline solution, or a brine, if you will. And I know it's going to be a false trace because I have lots and lots of butters in there, so let's get going. You see how it does that? And you just keep working it. For you young soapers out there, do not freak out if you see that doing that at the bottom. Just because you got more harder oils, and it means butters, than liquid oils. That's all that means. Okay, so now I'm going to pour off. Let's stick that right there. I'm going to have a little bit of tan. It's just regular color. We don't want a whole bunch. Don't want a whole lot of yellow. And we want the light blue. Okay, I'm going to mix a little bit of soap in here before I pour it in here, because this is a pigment. And this blue is going to get darker, so it'll be like a midnight blue in the base part of the soap. And it's because the fragrance has vanillin in it, and it will turn it darker. I think Jen made tested this out, and that's how I know that it's going to be darker. Oh, look at me make a mess. Let's see if I can get that up in there. My goodness. If I did not make a mess while I was soaping, I think everybody would take my temperature. So let's add this in there. Can't believe me tapping on that. That tater ain't barking and running to the door thinking it's the UPS guy. It's always doing that. Alright. Yes. That is going to be the base. Pretty blue. Well, it's going to be darker than that. So when you got a color, And Jen has said this over at, what's it? A&A Suds. But anyways, Be Scented. She said the same thing. Why not work with it? Okay. Let me get my hands cleaned off. Get that over there because I know I'm going to be messy. Yeah, 2 more. Usually I try to get my soap making done in the morning, because then I start running out of steam. So I'm not very talkative, which might be a good thing. Okay. That is going to be my neutral color, and this is going to be my pretty cornflower blue. Stir this for a minute and then I'll fuzz it. See if I need any more. Before I add the fragrance to the base. Alright. And since I use a lot of a heavy percent of the extra virgin olive oil, I might have to have more blue in there because I don't want a blue green, I want a purdy blue. So. And yes, my dear, you need more. See, it's not just quite there, even though that is pretty. I am going to add a little bit more. I don't know why I didn't get these prepared the night before, because usually my back, you only see, you know, just a few minutes of soap making, but if you saw the whole entire process of adding, you know, measuring and all that, it takes a long time. So when it's back to back, you didn't measure it out the night before. It's a long time standing on your feet, getting things done. But if you love your job and it is your passion and you're able to do your passion as a job, it ain't no big deal. Except for waiting for it to get ready to cut. That's always hard for us soap makers. Okay, let's get rid of those. Yeah, they're bubbles. Now that's better. Okay. What was I gonna say? yellow, so I'm going to get this off and get the yellow mixed up, and then we will be in business getting it poured. Okay. Oops, let's just sit on. This is a man's fragrance, a very popular one. I've never smelt it out in the stores. It smells good, and both Jeremy and Glenn love it. And that is our yellow. And I definitely don't want yellow in my blue. I guess it wouldn't really matter if it's just a little bit, because it is going to turn dark, so it will stay blue. Alright. Let's see how this is doing. Oh yeah. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to have to turn on the other air conditioner, but it makes so much background noise that I don't want to do it. This is the one that doesn't have any color in it. Okay, here we go. Whoops, I am a little shaky today. It's because my blood sugar drops, and of course I only got like 1/3 of my tummy, so it don't take very much to get hungry again. It's something that I just have to deal with, I know, for the rest of my life, but it'll be alright. Okay. Tempted, see how pretty that is? I am tempted to add more color, the blue in here, but I'm not going to because it's gonna get darker. I trust you, Jen. I watched the videos, so okay. Let's get everything ready for the pour. Soap, mold. Let's see how this is. very well behaving soap. And so I think I'm going to have to stir it just for a little bit because it's thinner than the rest. It's going to have to be alright because I am tired. And I like it better in there, but I didn't really care for it in the bottle. I mean, I liked it, but it was like, I smelt Betterman's fragrance. But the guy said, oh my goodness, and I went, really? So I got to pay attention. The guys know. Okay. And now the yellow. Oopsie, I'm getting sloppy. Alright. Now, oops, I want to put the majority of this blue in there. With the yellow. There. And then put the rest on top. Okay. And give it a little bit of a swirl. I'm not going to tap it down because that base was pretty fluid. And very light swirl. So it doesn't mix too well. Okay, ready? And we will do the top. Doesn't look like the colors are very much of a difference in there, but you just wait. I think a lot of the ladies are going to like this fragrance too. So it will probably be a unisex. But I think I still list it as a man's. Boy, that yellow sure brightens it up, don't it? Danny had school today, and so did Annie. But Abby, she's been out of school since Friday. And I think she turned into a fish because that's all she wants to do is go swimming. Which I can't blame her. Okay. Now, the last of it. Alrighty, let's get these things out of the way and get this cleaned up. My goodness, am I messy. Okay, now just do our regular topping. I would sure love to put some glitter on this one, mica, but, or a little bit of gold, but I think the yellow is going to make it fantastic. So, let me take off my gloves, see if I can give you a flyby. There it is. Very pretty. And I will bring you back when I get ready to cut it, and I will put it on this video. It's alright. Everybody stay out of trouble. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. Time to cut the soap. And you know what? Let me tell you, I don't know when it went wrong, but I don't think it is wrong, but the blue base is not blue, it is green, and it just turned like the fairy. But you know what? That's alright. I don't know what it is. Probably a combination of everything. Doesn't mean that it is wrong, but the other light blue came right through. Didn't have any fragrance in it, so I have a feeling it was a combination of the fragrance and everything else. So I might end up changing the name because it's blue. Let me see, what is it? I forget. I got to look. Oh, blue sugar. And it's not blue. So I might change it. Fragrance came out very good, but don't know what happened because I use that blue all the time. And even to dark, even if it was a dark, a fragrance that changed pretty dark. So we just don't know. But I think it's beautiful. And I'm not going to get upset about it. Just, I don't know, I got to change the name. I think. Woohoo. That would have been very pretty in blue, but it is very pretty in green. Of course, green is my favorite color, as everyone knows. So it's just kind of odd. There you go. And this is a men's fragrance from Be Scented. But like I said, I think it's a unisex because it smells good. The guys love it. Girls love it. And I think with this swirl, I think I'm going to have to change the name and not put it just on the men's site. So there. Yep. Hillbilly changing her mind again. Still very nice. I have to try the combination again, but not with this fragrance, but another fragrance oil that darkens, and do the big blue, so it's a dark blue. And then you got the light and the yellow. Okay, this hillbilly's gonna hush hush like that on the side. There you go. Alrighty. Until the next video, I will talk to y'all later. Have a very wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.